I'm a professional stealth camper. Don't do what I do. I'm just saying. Well, good evening, y'all. Daniel, back with you once again. You're watching Hammock Mountain. What are we doing? We're going stealth camping somewhere. Don't know where, we'll find a spot. If nothing else, we'll do it back in here. It's pretty thick though. I might beat a few bushes back enough that I could hang a hammock. The reason for our stealth camp tonight is the Stealth Camping Alliance Ultralight Challenge. So I'm going to go out and get all my stuff together, and the whole deal was show your gear, ultralight gear, whatever that you're taking, and then get a weight on your full pack after everything's in there, minus your fuel, food, and water. I think what he wanted was a pretty good base weight of your pack. So let's go into my gear shed. I don't know. It's where I keep everything. We'll go in there and see what I need to delete from my pack and maybe see what I can add. There's a few things that I don't think I need tonight, so we're gonna make that thing light. See how good we can get it. But one thing for sure, it's Hammock Mountain. I'm taking a hammock. As you can see, it's a mess in here. I have a few things hanging on the wall. I've got stuff all stacked in here. It's just a mess. Okay, I'll give you just a quick look at the gear I took on my last camp. That's about it. That's what I took on my last camp. But there's some things I don't think we're gonna need. It's in the 80s out there, so don't think I need that. Pillow, it's an ultralight pillow, but I'm sleeping in a hammock. Don't think I need that. Of course, you know what this is. I don't think I need a spade or trowel, whatever you want to call it. All right, well, let's get over to this. Everybody knows I always take my Olight O-bulb with me. I'm going ultralight, so I'm cheating a little bit. I don't think I'm taking my Olight O-bulb because I have that. Most of you saw it on my gear review video. I love this thing, so I'm carrying that, but that is an everyday carry. I just carry it in my pocket because I need it the way, for the work I do. I use this thing every day, and so it stays in my pocket. So that's not counting on my pack weight because it's an ultralight challenge, and I carry it in my pocket anyway. So it's not in my pack. So that'll go back in my pocket. So we don't need the Olight O-bulb. Of course, I'm not going to throw it, but you also know I always wrap my Olight O-bulb with a little bit of foil, just so the light don't shine where I don't want it to shine. Well, I don't need that because I'm not taking my Olight O-bulb. So that's gone. This one is a hard one. I've got a stainless coffee grinder and some really good coffee beans in here. It's a little heavy. We'll think about that because it's hard to not take my coffee. And since we're not counting fuel weight, we're getting rid of that. Okay. This don't weigh a whole lot. Tripod's got to go. My ditty bag, I have just little things that I need. That doesn't weigh much. That stays. My sit pad, just a little small X-Ped sit pad, but it works. That don't weigh anything. That stays. So if I'm taking a sit pad, my chair, as much as I hate to say it, chair's got to go. That has to stay. All right, so this is my Flextail Tiny Pump. I'm not taking a pillow, I'm not taking a sleeping pad, so I don't need it. Everything's charged up, but I may need a power bank anyway. I think I'll leave that in. Of course, this is my Dutch wear gear rain fly for my hammock. It's going. This is my spreader bars for my bug net on my hammock. There's bugs out there, so it's going. This is my hiking poles. They're 100% carbon. They're not heavy, but I think I can live without them. And once again, here's a headlamp. Some Blasa headlamp. I don't want to get jail. I don't want to get arrested. So some Blasa stays here. That leaves me with my pack. All right, my pack weighs, I don't know. That pack is really lightweight. It's the Osprey Exos 58. Not sure exactly how much it weighs, but it's got a brain here. I don't need it. I can take it off. So the brain stays, the pack goes with me. All right, and right here's my cook kit, one of my cook kits. My GSI coffee filter, we'll decide on that. Titanium pan, I think that can stay. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of this cook kit. And I think this kit will go with it. And what this is the MSR pocket rocket. And just a cheater lighter, because the pocket rocket does not have a built-in lighter. It's ultralight, but then I keep it in the case, so I don't know. Don't really make sense, but that's the way I carry it. All right, and then I've got titanium, I think it's, oh, I don't know, 300 milliliter pot. That's my cup. That goes in there. So I think we're about ready. Now that I've figured out what stays here in my little gear area and what goes with me camping tonight, let's get it packed up. I think because of the way I'm doing things, I'm going to pack all this stuff in and then put my hammock on top of it. I think it's going to be pretty lightweight, guys. We'll see. The heaviest thing I believe I've got is going to be my Dutch wear gear quilted chameleon. Yeah, it's quilted, but it's comfortable, so I'm willing to deal with the extra insulation from the quilt. I could take my other hammock, but this one's a lot more comfortable. So we're going that way, and we'll just see what weight we come up with. All right, now that I've decided what I am taking with me, I'll give you a quick look at my table. This is what I have: my rain fly, my cook kit, my spreader bar for my bug net, my ditty bag with all my little ties and whatever I need in it. This is my coffee kit, heavy but it's going, battery pack, sit pad, and toiletries. And right over here, that's going with me too. Dutch wear quilted chameleon. We'll get it in the pack here in a second. First off, I've got the brain off the pack. I've never weighed the pack without the brain. I do have a couple carabiners hooked on it, but I don't think that'll make a big difference. They're pretty lightweight. This is a little bit old school. I'll show you what I'm going to weigh with. This is what I weigh my bags when I go to fly. Got it zeroed out, if you can see that. So let's get this bag on here. I've got the brain off of it now. And all right, let's see how much it weighs. If you can see that, barely under 2 pounds. Now that I know the weight of my pack, we're barely under 2 pounds. Let's put this stuff in here. The last thing I'm going to need is my coffee and my kitchen set, cook system, whatever you want to call it. And then I've got my rain fly. I've got my ditty bag. I'll slide my spreader bar poles down here on the side. Put my sit pad here. Put my toiletries here. And my power bank will go right here. We still have piles of room. Piles of room. I could take a lot smaller pack for this tonight, but let's get this hammock in there. We'll start with the foot end, and I'm just going to stuff it in here because that's what I do. When I pull it out, I'm going to start with the head end. I'll put it where I want it, and in with the foot end. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, inside, and I didn't show it either, but you'll probably see it later. Inside my hammock, I had a 50-degree Horizon Hound, just an ultralight down blanket. Doubt I'll use it. Last time I went out and it was this warm, I just used it as a pillow. But it's in here, it's inside my hammock. And folks, that's all we're taking. My fuel I will put in there, and my water, and my food, what food I take will go in there. I'm not going to take much because I'm not hungry. I've zeroed this thing out again. You saw what I put in my pack. Let's get a fair weight, back away from the table. I don't see what it is. The bag is swinging free. I can't see what that is. I'll let you look first. That looks like we're at 10.5 pounds. Pack, sleep system, kitchen, coffee, sleep pad or sit pad, toiletries, and power bank. I may have missed something else, but everything I'm taking tonight is in there. I'm not taking anything else other than, like I said, my light, but I carry that in my pocket anyway, just like I carry my pocket knife in my pocket. 10.5 pounds is what I'm reading there. That feels empty. I can deal with 10.5 pounds. And this is just for tonight. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll be home early. I have to get home, get ready for work. So it'll be one of those early morning escapes. Hopefully I can pull this off, get in somewhere. It's almost dark now, so I was wanting it to be dark when I go. I'll find a spot, hopefully. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll find a spot somewhere. I just need 2 trees, that's all. Oh, and while I'm here, see HangCon, just a reminder, registration for HangCon in January in Florida is open. So if you want to go to HangCon, make sure you head over to hangcon.com and register. There's a bunch of us going to be there. We're going to have a good time. And hopefully I can see a bunch of you there. If you're there, let me know. I'll look you up. Okay, y'all. I think I may have found a spot. I eased in there and checked. It's open. The gate is actually open. There's a gate there, but the gate was open, like physically I could see it open, so I did not open a gate. But I am here. Right here beside me is an old church building. And then if you'll look in front of me, church buildings. there is cameras all up here and all down there, but I think I'm out of the way. I'll avoid the cameras to not raise any suspicions and get people wondering what's going on, what I'm doing. I'm gonna see if I can hang my hammock. There's a metal structure behind this place, inside that enclosure, and I'm gonna see if I can hang my hammock up under those air conditioning units. This is a residential community, and I don't want to raise any suspicion because that brings attention, and we don't want that, not on this camp. Looking at that, it looks like they need to call a garbage truck. Their dumpsters are overflowing. But let's see if we can sneak in. Make sure I got my truck locked, because I parked close by. Yeah, truck's locked. Yeah, that garbage is kind of overflowing. All right, I'm gonna ease out here because there is a motion light over there, and I do not want to set it off. And I'll show you here. When I came up, this gate was all the way open. See, it's open. All right, I left the gate halfway open, but not all the way. You can't park here, you will get towed. This is a playground. It's at night, there's nobody playing on it. The air conditioners are gonna be loud. There is a camera up on that wall right up there. We might go look at it in a minute. But here is the structure. I'm gonna try to hang from right here all the way over to don't want to alert that camera, but all the way over to right here, if you can see that. Looking over here from the dark side, this is where we're going to be. This is going to be our view for the night. There's a house there. There's a light on in the top. Don't think there's anybody in there. But there is the camera, which is right up there somewhere. I hope you can hear me over these loud AC units. I'm right up under 2 AC units, so I don't think noise is going to be a problem tonight. I've been watching that camera over there. It is active because I see a blue light flashing. Hopefully I don't alert it, because I don't want to have to explain to someone tonight what I'm doing in the middle of the night. So let's get this hammock set up and then try to keep our movements to a minimum, or at least up under the tarp so that we don't get seen. So here we go, the backpack's coming off. This is going to be a long stretch, so let's see what we can get done with it. All right, I'm gonna switch ends. I want my head down there. This is too loud. That won't take but a second though. Okay, I do think this will be better. Let me set up my rain fly and move this scaffolding, and then we'll see what we can get into. I don't know how this night's gonna turn out. I know these air conditioners are on and off, so it may wake me up every time that air conditioner comes on. Well, there's two of them, and that light keeps flashing real bright. But a few minutes ago, I was readjusting my rain fly and pegging it out, and a white light came on that security camera up there. So we'll just have to see if anybody shows up. Hopefully nobody's watching it. Hopefully nobody's watching for an alert. If I'm asked to leave, I'll pack up and leave. But other than that, I'm gonna stay here. Hopefully it don't flash anymore, and I can have a good night's sleep, because I'm not messing with anything. I'm just camping, and when I leave, nobody will be able to tell I've ever been here. So it's always leave no trace anyway, especially in an urban setting like this. I wouldn't advise this, so I'm a professional stealth camper. Don't do what I do. I'm just saying. Oh, that's a car. There's a 4-lane not too far from here, so it may have been on 4-lane. But let me turn this around. I've got my red light on. Hopefully that don't alert that camera up there. I'm gonna turn this around and show you what I've got set up, if you can see it with this red light. I don't think you can. We're gonna have to go to white for just a minute. All right, there's my rain fly. All right, I'm under this structure. This structure has AC units on top of it, and I'm in here. I wish I had brought my hiking poles now, because I would love to raise this up enough I could see out. I do miss that. I'm gonna stick my pack over in my hammock, and I'm gonna walk up to the store and get me a coffee, an iced coffee for tonight, because I've got my banana pudding that I'm gonna eat. And that sounds like a good snack before I go to bed. Okay, I'm out here where that camera can't see me. There's a little play thing here, some kind of a jungle gym or something, and the roof of it's between me and that camera, so we're good right here. I'm gonna turn this around and show you where I am. I've got a light on in my hammock hanging from my ridge line, and you can't see a thing. If I can stay out of the way of that camera, I'm good. Let me show you. All right, so if you see, well, there's right back there's a scaffolding, and then right in front of that scaffolding right here is my hammock. That's my rain fly, and there's a light on inside it. From here, I can't tell a thing. It looks just the way it did when I walked in. So I think we're good. Let's go get a nice coffee and have a snack. Well, I am walking to the store, and I just realized that store may be closed. I hope not, but while I'm here, look at this. See that? cowboy camped on that rooftop one time. Just saying. So let's go see if I just messed up big time and let the store close on me. I'm hoping not. It's, I don't know, close to a half-mile walk from where I'm camped out. But I am almost there, so if I get there and it's closed, I've got a stash of Gatorade and water back in my truck. I'll just go get a Gatorade or something, but I'd rather have that iced coffee. Let's just hope they're open. We'll see. There's not much traffic tonight, just a little bit here and there. Yeah, you hear that turbo whistling. That's something they like to do around here. This store may be closed. I think their sign's off. I hope not. Oh well. If it is, I'll be all right. But like I said, that's something they like to do around here. The young guys like to get diesel pickups and delete all the stuff that makes them environmentally friendly and gives them a loud turbo sound, and they just get out here and race cane. But when I was young, I probably would have done the same thing. It's just you hear a lot of trucks with a loud whistling turbo now. Oh, there's cars coming from the store, so let me see if I can get there before they lock the doors. I'll see you on the way back. Well, I want you to look at that. Success. They were still open. I got my Starbucks iced coffee. So we're good to go. Let's get back, have some iced coffee and banana pudding. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I gotta go down this street. There's a big dog barking. Hope he's not out. I gotta go anyway. No way around it. I didn't know what that sound was. These gas pumps. Store's closed. Gas pumps are talking to us.
Try the first in the Whopper by You series today. Stop by your local Burger King to try.
Stop by your local Burger King and get a Whopper. Huh. No, thank you. I can't have a Whopper right now. Any other time, if somebody handed me one, I'd probably eat it. I can't lie to you. But I'm not going to buy one. And me pumping gas is not going to... Oh. That's not the big dog, that's the little dog. Two little dogs. That's a little dog. It's okay. It's okay. Well, they were loose. I hear the big one. I hear the big one, but don't see him. I'm not worried about those little ones. They'll be all right. That's ankle biters. I've been bit by an ankle biter before. It's not bad. I've actually been bit by big dogs too, but I'm alive. I got some scars on my hands and top of my head. Where I got bit when I was a kid by a Doberman. But I'm still here. I've been bit by a few working and stuff, and dogs attack but that was the line of work I was in. People didn't like what I was doing. They'd let their dogs go, and resulted in a few bites, but not too bad. Just left some scars. Didn't know I was getting into a story time while I was walking down the street though. I was one of the guys that everybody disliked because I repossessed cars. So if you didn't pay your bill and your car note got behind, you owed money, the bank would call me and tell me to go get it. So I have to work just like everybody else. I don't do that now. I've been in a different line of work for about 30 years. But I did before. But you know, everybody has to work. You got to pay your bills, so you have to make money. That's how I got the dog bites, repossessing cars. Okay, we're back. There's the fence. We're behind the fence. We'll go through this gate up here. But first, I gotta go to my truck and then come back. Oh, we have cats also. Oh, look, it's an alley cat. I don't know how smart this is. Oh, there it goes. Don't mess with the alley cat. I have fixed my rain fly so I can actually see out. I have a light on here because I don't think anybody's paying attention, so I'm running the light right now. But that's my banana pudding. Looks like it's just over $3 US. Came from a shop right across the way. I'm gonna rip into it and see how good it is, because I love banana pudding. Steve Transit Camper, how's that for a pudding? Look at that. We'll see how that is. First bite. That's it. I don't know if you can tell. That may be too much light because this is low light mode, but that's pudding. It's good pudding. There's no bananas so far. Hopefully there's bananas in there somewhere. I like my banana pudding that's got chunks of banana in it. But I'm gonna eat this, and I hope that turns off in a minute so I can have some peace and quiet. If it don't, I'm gonna stay here tonight anyway, and we'll just deal with the noise. That's my little Workhorse, what is it? HD03. I've done a review on it, but it's the Workhorse HD03. I think you'll see it a lot. The only thing is it doesn't go dim enough, so I'll probably still use my O-Light bulb because this thing is bright. But for a light to see around, a light to hike by, anything like that, this light is awesome, and it's small. And when I'm working, I use it all the time. So you'll continue to see this. Like I said, if there's a product that I like, you're going to see it. You'll see this thing. I'm going to eat banana pudding. While we're at it, got my iced coffee here. So let's get this thing open. All right, we got it open. Yep, and it is a double shot, and the reason I got a double shot is because I couldn't find a triple shot. They didn't have it. But it's good. Oh man, I need to slow down. It's halfway gone. All right, let me eat this pudding, and we'll see what we get into. All right, y'all, it's that time. I'm getting ready to cut that light off up there, and I'm gonna call it a night. So if nothing happens, I will see you all in the morning. And if something does happen, hopefully I remember to grab a camera and bring you along. So for now, we're gonna say goodnight. See you in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Once again, I just used it as a pillow. Perfect temperature, felt good. Didn't need any cover all night. But my alarm just went off. It's 6 a.m. and I got to get out of here because I've got to get ready to go to work. So let me show you where I am. There we are. So, I was protected by a fence all night. These air conditioners are loud, but it woke me up a few times as they came back on. But once they start, then I just went back to sleep. I slept really good, comfortable. But I'm looking over there and the sky's starting to get lighter, so I got to get a move on. So as much as I would like to lay here until about 9 o'clock, 9:30, I got to go. So let me get my shoes on, get my hat on. It's up here somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. All right, that's better. We'll get out of here, get this cleaned up before anybody moves around, and head to the house, pack a little lunch, and head to work. All right, before I show you my setup, which I'm going to take down really quick, I'll show you this right here. There's a few observations I need to make. Apparently, somebody has been here. That light that was on in that window right up there is now off, and it's just after 6 a.m. There was no other lights whatsoever, so I don't know if somebody was in there. I thought the place was empty, but that light's off now. Another thing is, inside this building behind me, the lights were on last night because they had, I guess, been doing some work. I smelled paint really, really strong. Now the lights are off. So someone has been here, or someone is here, because all these lights have been turned off. So I'm gonna pack up, but let me show you what we got here. All right, air conditioners, big structure, and that's where I spent the night. It turned out pretty good. I liked it, it was comfortable, but I need to get a move on. Let me show you from the other side, and then we're taking that down, and I am out of here. I'm not making coffee. I gotta go. All right, there you go from the other side. It wasn't a bad night's sleep. I slept really good, comfortable, really comfortable. And the temperature was just perfect. This has to come down, and I gotta clear out. We gotta go. Let's see how quick I can get this thing down. I'll make coffee at the house. And just like that, we're out of here. Everything is clean, leave no trace. I wasn't here. Well, I was, but you can't tell I've ever been here. So I'm heading out. Let's go to the house, get some coffee. Didn't mean to leave y'all here. We gotta go. Yeah, all the lights are off in this place now, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but all right, we're out the gate. Back in behind there is where I stayed last night. I would call that a successful ultralight challenge stealth camp. The channel that put the challenge out has disappeared off YouTube for some reason. Can't find it. So I will give his other channel, but it's Paul from Ditching Disturbia. It's a good hiking channel. Go check it out and give it a look. He wanted you to check your gear, weigh it, show what you had in your pack, and then weigh your pack and tell how much it weighed. So my pack, once I stripped it down and got rid of stuff I didn't need, as you can see, it was a comfortable camp. I managed all night. I was in good shape. I could actually go out for a short hike just like this. I'm 10.5 pounds. So it's not bad for a 10.5 pound base weight. I think it was a successful ultralight challenge. In and out, undisturbed. Don't know what happened with the lights. That kind of worries me a little bit, but nobody woke me up, so apparently nobody saw me. They may have came in from the front side and cut the lights off first thing this morning. But I'm sure if somebody had seen me, they would have probably said, "Hey, who are you and what are you doing here?" That didn't happen. So I'm gonna get out here before it does happen. Remember, get outdoors, go get in the woods, get in a little cubby hole somewhere. It don't matter where you go. Get out, go camping, enjoy yourself. You know, if you don't like just camping, take a fishing pole, go fishing and then camp. Everybody likes to eat. Go cooking in camp. Well, cooking's part of camping. Except for in mine last night. I cheated and I had my banana pudding, which was very good, except for there were no actual bananas in that banana pudding. And I like bananas in mine. Other than that, it tastes good. I'm just complaining. It's early morning and I'm cranky. So, you've been watching Hammock Mountain. My name is Daniel, and we're headed home to pack up, get ready for work, start our new day. It's absolutely gorgeous out here this morning. Temperature is perfect. So I hope you're having a wonderful morning, the same as me. Have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one.